Anthony Mott and Matt Kallio, born in Edmonton, currently lives in Calgary. Doc Rivers taking over for former Raptor assistant Adrian Griffin.
They've only won one playoff series since they won the title. And
Gary Trent Jr. cut off by Pirtle. Jumper for Turner. Miles Turner has been able to use his stretch provision with Damian Lillard. Another block for Miles Turner. Quickly, no, good job, quick. Downhill and getting to the rim.
Oh, the guy he's guarding, that's a guy he should try to mirror, right? The guy Giannis right there, he's not taking a lot of threes either.
The rotations, but that left quickly.
I love that play, though. R.J. Barrett posted up Green, and they pitched it ahead to him and ran through him.
Giannis, finger roll right at the iron. Ingram finds Mamu, up fake, puts it on the deck. Drive, kick, swing. Quickly now, attacking. Doesn't go, his own rebound following. Involving Desmond Bane heading to Orlando. Cole Anthony, 4 first-round picks going the other way. And Giannis cleans up with a left-handed with it. Raptors last scored at the 4:06 mark. The veteran Taurean Prince with a 3. Bucks swept the Toronto Raptors 3-0 by an average of 18.7. They made 51 threes, the Raptors 26. Brady, short corner, 4 of 6 from the free throw line in that opening quarter. Cole Anthony attacking, off balance, fading over top. Mobo with a bucket. A shovel pass over to Quick. RJ now getting downhill, spinning around. Oh, great job with that one step. Gary backed off the frantic pace. Trent Jr. misses a 3.
Keep it going, keep running at him.
B.I. rising up. B.I. quickly. Offensive rebound. Giannis checks back in.
Again, the Raptors +8 in the minutes he was off, so gotta win these minutes when he's on.
Side pick and roll action. Here's Trent. Short. Jamison battle with a rebound. Quick. Ahead to Abaji. How many times during training camp?
So you're playing both sides of the court. When your tough guys are working hard, it makes a big difference.
Barnes and Ingram.
Nice job out of the timeout by the Bucks.
Jakob on the inside, going right at Turner.
Raptors are able to rebound it and get on the run. So you got to be able to punish the defense, and the Raptors playing the percentages the right way.
Ingram, just sweet
money, right? We're going to see Kevin Durant here Wednesday night with the Rockets. He's got that amazing length like B.I.
Here's Green, the touch.
That's what he's getting paid for right there. You tried the ISO that time. Giannis in the post, and good energy level and activity.
The notorious B.I. 3 rising up. Giannis up top, Scotty B on him. Looking for the switch. Giannis in the corner. Rollins, here's Gary, open 3. And
early in the shot clock, tough shot.
Pardon me, that's his second tonight, as that bucket is good.
Don't fall in love with it, okay? Because your greatest strength is going to the 10, not that.
Spinning, RJ muscling his way in on the inside. From the field, he's got 11 points, and the Raptors back up by 4. Turner kicks it in the corner. B.I. falls to the ground. He gets back up as that bucket is. Giannis, 19 points and 11 rebounds. Good job by Scotty B, the anticipation. Green with the open look, and he connects again. 4 years, 45. Scotty with a jumper that doesn't go. Raptors by 1. Here's Cole Anthony, or pardon me, Rollins attacking right to the iron.
Well,
and a timeout taken. Home opener tonight. And he's got 18, 5 of 6 from the line. Rollins getting to the rim, and that burst at the end. By 2. Giannis attacks.
And you need to make some threes here. The Bucks have made 3 more tonight. That's been helpful to them.
And how about Cole Anthony operating underneath, and Jakob picks up the foul. Gives it now to Ingram. Ingram operating. Ingram. And stays with it. It was batted by Grady.
Grady Dick made that play, keeping it alive, and nip and tuck right here. Good ball game.
Mamu gives it back. And they get a switch. Ingram the three. All net. Ingram from Innisfil. Shot doesn't go. Shed trying to get the rebound. Giannis comes away with it. Giannis, right to the iron. +9 and makes. And Anthony.
Got to close possessions with defensive rebounds.
Momentarily, skip pass over to Grady. Grady puts it on the deck. Here's Scotty, foul line Jay. And the Raptors up by 1.
Good poise that time. They doubled R.J. Barrett on the right side, and they got the ball on the weak side.
Bobby Portis just pulls up, drills it. Slight difference, game clock, shot clock. RJ in the corner, Scotty the open three. Rattles around. It drives, kicks, they'll swing. Quickly now slips, able to maintain the dribble. Here's Battle with a three, all net. Battle delivers. Milwaukee led the NBA in three-point percentage last season, better than 38%. Raptors fourth best D against the three as Quick delivers.
50-50 battles, you got to come up with some.
Bucks are +5 on the glass. Yacht kicks it wide open. It's shoot around. And Portis connects. 14 second chance points.
4
+6.
offensive boards here in the fourth quarter. Got to rebound it.
Quick attacks and he's fouled.
Great tonight. Close possessions with defensive rebounds here.
Giannis right to the basket with the on Barnes. Here comes Bobby Portis behind the back to RJ. Shot clock at 7. RJ puts up a shot, takes the contact, and finishes.
That should be an and one. That was a beautiful play.
The 2 threes in the quarter made by the Raptors, both from Battle. Here's RJ spinning, gets deep into the paint in the spin move. Rollins in the corner. Here's Giannis trying to muscle his way in, and he's able to deliver. He's got 30 now tonight.
Scott Foster, obviously one of the top guys in the league. He's going to take charge here with this two-man crew here.
And RJ finishes in traffic.
Crazy schedule. None of them. 13 games after tonight are on the road.
And Cole Anthony with a reverse.
Defensive rebounding, so big. Both teams in a bonus the rest of the way, so the free throw shooting is going to be critical.
Trent.
And yet you're down in possession. You're right there. You got to play through it.
2:25 to go. Cole Anthony finds room. 4-point lead for Milwaukee. Anthony. And Anthony with the bucket off of the bench. He's had a night, Jack.
They've only won one playoff series.
Yeah, since.
So got to surround
Ingram. Can the Raptors get a stop here?
Got to play it out now. Got to play it out.
Trent, corner three. And that's going to do it. Milwaukee will improve to 2-0, a hard-fought battle.
On him for a little bit. We'll see Franz Wagner guarding Anthony Black. Try to keep size on him.
Tyson Daniels, nice spin move, and he scores the first Atlanta basket of the night. Shot clock at 10. Wagner driving, tosses it in from the baseline.
He just makes that look so easy. That is not an easy shot.
And he forces a turnover at the other end. They're making a shot near the basket. Bane muscles it in. And a foul. Guarded by Young, puts it on the floor, gets it cross court to Suggs. His three-point shot is good.
That paint penetration.
Well, early field goals for Daniels in his fourth year. And Carroll driving into the shoulder of Johnson, just muscling it in. Shot clock is down to 5. Alexander Walker airballs a 3. 2 on the shot clock, and Kennard is in the right place at the right time.
A great hustle by Gay to come up with that air ball rebound and right back to Kennard.
We are tied. And Banchero is denied at the rim. Alexander Walker. Tough shot with Anthony Black pressuring.
Long explanation of everything.
And a very good player, by the way, at Duke University. Mohamed Gay, 4-3. Three-point shot of beauty by De Silva. Wagner against Dante. Missed the shot. Rebound by Atlanta. Stolen at midcourt. De Silva. Wagner. German connection. Kennard bounces it inside to Johnson against Anthony Black. Forcing his way in. Double pump shot short. And Johnson again, a second chance opportunity for Jalen Johnson. Using a Vitazze screen. Nothing there. Black attacks. Goes underneath. Krejci for 2.
Got a little left hand lay in there.
And Wagner offensively in this first half of basketball. Franz with it. Shot clock ticking. Franz forcing it up. He scores off the glass under duress. 12 for Franz.
Krejci actually did a pretty decent job staying in front of him. But I feel good about it.
You can't go to the truck during live action.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Franz Wagner, 3. Good again. He's made 2 of those tonight. Out it comes to Jet Howard. No good for 3. Carter, big man rebound. Count it. And a foul. Almost double dribble.
I thought he double dribbled. I thought he picked that thing up.
Young, Alexander Walker, good for 3. Carter, 3. Short. Bane comes flying in. Wagner passed it up for an open Suggs. 3. Drills it.
There you go.
11 players in the league. 2. Banchero's 3 is no good. Gay. Count it, and a foul on the Magic. Alexander Walker. Trae Young there to scoop up the pass and lay it in. Reversing it. Carter. Kick in the corner. Banchero for 3. Oh, tough break. Scooped up by Franz Wagner.
Lindell right there keeping it up.
For what we witnessed in the first half. Atlanta ball to start the second half. Trae Young going right to work with a quick bucket. His 3rd field goal of the game. Atlanta reloading. Young skip past to Okongwu with the 2-handed dunk.
That's a terrific.
Jalen Suggs, Magic have yet to score in this quarter. Long 3. Nothing but net. Jalen Suggs. The keel. 11 in the game. Bane. Pull-up jumper for 2. Splashes it in.
Nice mid-range game.
Throws it down. Come on. Pretty nice.
How many centers can do that? About a handful in the league, maybe. Catch it one dribble and throw that last line.
There comes Okongwu from Trae Young again. 5 guarded by Johnson. Spins to his left. He got hooked. He scores and a foul. Johnson hooked his arm on the attack. Banchero tried to lob it. Batted him down by Okongwu. It's 2-on-1. Okongwu going to take it himself and draw a foul on Franz Wagner. That's 4. Wagner defended by Okongwu. Driving to his right. Bouncing multiple Congrou. Tosses it up and rattles around and in. That's a good inbounds play. Gay gets a wide open look. Buries a three. That's his second three. Wagner lets it fly. Black tried to keep it alive, but here comes Atlanta. Young attacking Jones. The lead is down to 4. Wagner to Jones to Black. He pulls it out. The Silva wide open three. That one's good.
That's a good ball. Just doing a good job getting down the floor.
Jalen Suggs back in the game. Beautiful Suggs. Bataze from Suggs.
That was pretty.
Nice crossover by Kennard. He got to the basket, but Bataze was there, so he passed it out. Brachy for 3. It's good.
He can shoot the basketball now.
Wallace. Congrou back to Keaton Wallace, who drills a 3. Young turns the corner. A 3-point shot out of the corner. That's good. And that's Asa Newell's first NBA points through the years. There's a steal by Daniels. And Trae Young going to circle back out. Lob it up, and Newell throws it down, and we are tied at 93 with Young dancing, firing for 3, drills it. Atlanta is up by 3 with just under 6 minutes. These free throws are just killers. 12 misses. Young with Bane on his hip scores and a foul.
Yeah, he's so good at that, David. That's the
have to get down to business now, down by 4. Bane attacking Nickeil Alexander-Walker and scoops it up and in from underneath. Crossing over. All about Trae Young right now for Atlanta. Now Congrou will spin back to his right and bangs it in. That's pretty.
Yep. We didn't see him be able to do that.
Trae Young running some clock down. Shoots the pass to Daniels. Oh, Congrou for 3. Got it. Big 3 by 3:13 left. A 5-point Atlanta lead. Hallow going to attack. Put it high off the glass. Over 3 defenders. More of that, please. Young loose for 3. No good. Rebound scooped up by Suggs. Here he comes downhill to Bandera. Dumps it in.
They're just great. Can't have a slip up, let somebody get loose.
Suggs just won't let them set a screen. Young floater. It's good. He is so dangerous. The crowd standing. Everyone in the building. Jalen Suggs fakes and drives in against Congrou. Lays it in with a beautiful left-handed finish. Shot clock at 12. Game clock at 24. Shot clock at 7. Young bouncing off of Carter, and a foul is called. Yeah, that's what's coming. Young makes it a moot point. Desmond takes the 3. Dyson Daniels on him. Great defender. Deflection by Daniels. Banchero picks it up. Hoist a tough 3 and missed everything. Jalen Suggs diving. And Gay picks up the rebound and calls timeout. And it's a 4-point lead for Atlanta. They steal the inbounds pass, and an unlikely victory for the visiting Hawks. Short-handed. And the Magic unable to capitalize. The final score, the Hawks 111. The Orlando Magic 107. Both teams are 1-1.
Well, preseason into the regular season opener. Hauser, he can really shoot it. And does. It's a 3.
Adjustment for Mike Brown.
Queta played well in the season opener. Throw it to him. Queta gets inside and he puts it in. +1.
At both ends of the floor last year, played one of the slowest paces in the league.
McBride gives it up. Towns, bottom. A 3. Bridges up the floor. Early offense for Brunson. Likes the matchup with Hauser. Penetrates and scores.
Well, to his left hand, he's going to be great. You've got to keep him going to his right.
Brown, hard drive, and the lefty finish. Had the 5th slowest pace in the NBA last season. White cutter, and it's Queta who slams it down. Feed it out high. Towns return. Anunoby pivots, kicks. Towns, look at.
I like that.
Is it right to McBride? Break opportunity. Knicks in transition. Towns, no hesitation. Got a three! And the foul! From the field. Simons tried to blast around Yabusele. And he connects from the outside to Anunoby. 5-point game. Brunson. Oh, the Euro and kick. Extra. Shamit. Read all about it.
Brown wants more threes, but this Knicks team was 6th in the league last year in paint points and had the league's 5th best offense.
Towns defending Tillman. Anunoby gets locked up. Brown gets hit and hits a three.
As any small guard I've ever seen.
27-22. Simons connects for three.
It certainly has, and hoping for another spectacular game and a long-standing rivalry. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Back to you, Lions.
Great dish.
Kolek has emerged as the backup point guard. Bridges!
To make the adjustment.
Mitchell Robinson not available once again for the Knicks. High arcing three, and Hauser with string music from real.
Certainly, and I think that's one of the reasons the Knicks have struggled at times offensively.
The jumper by White is pure. Hugo's father, Paco, played professional ball, as did his mom, Montserrat. Yabusele! Clarkson, short. Rebounded by Brunson. Bounce it ahead. Clarkson got it. In the field in the second quarter, they shot 55% in the first. Brunson the dribble drive, contorts his body, and finishes, plus the foul.
So they had to navigate that a little bit anyway, but when Tatum went down, they knew as Sam Hauser knocks down.
25-8 extended run, turnover Boston. Towns looking ahead for Hart. Leave it, Towns, hard drive, layup good, and a foul. Wow. Step back Jay. Towns couldn't grab it, Hart does. Knicks reload, Anunoby, money. It in for Brown. He has not had the impact scoring-wise that the Celtics need from him. 8 points. Hauser catching fire. It's good, a three.
To start this quarter.
Queta screen for White, switch. Hauser, oh, that's logo land. A three!
Oh, my.
People might think you're being sarcastic. You're actually very upset.
Well, of course I am. Yes, you know me.
McBride, ball faking a three. Out of the timeout. Convert from 15 feet away. Boston three-pointers. Hauser is 5 of 7. The rest of the team 4 of 19. Shot change. Pritchard still looking for his first field goal. 7 to shoot. Pritchard trying to go by McBride. The fake, and it goes for Peyton.
And he has absolutely hounded Peyton Pritchard tonight.
Pull up Bridges, no. Save it for the Brunson three. It's good. In the game. Shot clock down to 5. McBride, swing, Bridges, shot clock winding down. Bridges!
Wild card in the East are the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, because we don't expect them to stay healthy. If Paul George gets back and Embiid can get back in shape and stay healthy, we saw that great guard duo the other night against Boston. They're doing exactly what he wants, defending, rebounding at both ends, and then getting out and running. A great block by Boucher.
Swing it, Simons. Gonzalez turns the corner and flips it in. Gonzalez,
you know what? I
the
think that's what I'm going to do for these last 13:41.
Yabusele drives in on Boucher, finds Kolek, and he puts it in! Clarkson, McBride, and Towns. Starting backcourt for the Celtics, struggling. White 2 of 9, Pritchard 1 of 7, and there is a Pritchard 3. There's White way outside, 10 to shoot. Gets the screen from Boucher, and then White takes the angle. Gonzalez crashing the boards. At least one of your friends each broadcast this season?
Well, a guy like me has so many friends because I'm such a great guy.
Not really, actually.
No, true. Solid point.
472 Knicks. Boston getting a little bit closer here. Towns, that's a deep three. He's got it.
Bob McAdoo and Dirk Nowitzki, among others, made
9 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And the Celtics have had 2 great looks.
Brunson floats it up and in. 5 when you need a bucket. Brunson provides it. Pritchard misses from 3.
That's 3 wide open threes. There's a 4th.
And House hesitating. He's got 15 points on 6 of 14 from the field. 6 turnovers. White, corner pop is good. Rebound. McBride can't hit the 3. Another offensive board for Hart. The drive and deuce. It's Jalen Brunson.
Offensive rebounds to create that bucket with New York struggling to score.
Jaylen Brown gets into the teeth of the defense.
Major struggle offensively for New York.
They are stretching out Anunoby around the Knick bench area. Brunson for 2. Towns will give it up. 8 to shoot. Brunson, the spin on Pritchard, gets around him. McBride got a 3.
Struggled tonight too, but that was a big one.
All 5 starters now in double figures. McBride gives the Knicks a 13-point advantage. Brown gets to the cup. Brunson gets it back from Hart. He draws Brown as the defender. 6 to shoot. Brunson makes his move. Inside. Towns with the crank. Off the made basket. White returns the favor with a jam. High screen. Brown uses it and connects for 3. White defending Brunson. Screen from Towns. Knicks using clock. 9 to shoot. Into the trusted hands of Brunson. Switch over Hauser. He's got it.
The clutch player of the year with 1:24 to go. Knocks down a huge one.
30 points for Jalen Brunson. Set it up for White. He's fouled and a chance for 4. On target straight away.
Go to the studio and they talk about this game. That Udonis Haslem is going to be as big a fan of Hugo Gonzalez as I am.
Another friend of yours, Udonis?
Well, yeah, because he helped me win a lot of games. So he's a real good friend. But I know what Udonis values, and I think Udonis Haslem will echo my love for Hugo Gonzalez.
And what Knicks fans value is effort, and they saw it from this squad tonight. Final seconds. In the first of 4 meetings with the Boston Celtics, this one belongs to New York.
And this guy looks good and starts it off with a big dunk and 1. And he's flexing early.
Pelicans against celebrating too early. As Victor's going to come back and hit his. There he is. Beautiful pass on that high put
through. It's Castle for 3. Who connects?
Yeah, and that's when he takes his game to the next level. He starts making 3 balls.
Williamson, in and out dribble. Driving and swatted by Wembanyama. And swatted again. 2 straight blocks against Zion.
That's exactly right. Big time. Have a different philosophy. Joe Dumars at the helm now.
Alley-oop. And Area 51 is landed here in the French Quarter.
Yeah, our guy.
Williamson against Barnes. A pass out. They move it again. Murphy the third. Hits it.
A few times penetrating the paint area. In the paint area. Worried about Victor. Look out.
Castle. The Thunder. Williamson against Wembanyama. 2 unbelievable talents. Williamson got it. Now he does. And up to Poole for finishes.
That's what I talked about.
It's a hungry Pelican squad. You can tell that from the jump. Spurs up by 2. The cell. Inside, Cornette running the lane.
That's a great pass there by Julian Champagnie. He just beat the defender. The defender's one-on-one didn't work out so well.
Champagnie with the steal. Julian for 2.
Smart decision there. It looked like he's going to try to throw it down.
This time for the Spurs. Jeremiah Fears, rookie out of Oklahoma. He had a very impressive rookie debut.
Yeah, he's shifty and clever.
Throws it up there and puts it over Cornette. Points in Memphis.
And he's not lacking in confidence.
Dylan Harper all the way, gets one back.
He made that look easy.
Fast break, the Spurs were excellent in Dallas at this. Gasol hangs, no. The follow by Keldon is good.
Great effort by Keldon. Come up with that loose ball and then follow Devin Vassell all the way to the paint.
Jordan Poole, crafty, hits the three. Actually, he's like the nice, it was defensive 3 seconds.
Okay, that's what it was.
That's out. Poole again. Wembanyama in there to start the second quarter. Spinning away and hitting.
Yeah, I love that. One-on-one against Zion Williamson. This is right over the top of Zion.
Williamson going to go right back at Wembanyama. Some strength, and Wembanyama blocks him for the third time.
Well, it's hard to win if your best player is not playing the defense or he's not locked in.
Wembanyama all the way, fakes the three. And
you don't want to concede it as well, but get themselves out of position with Victor's ball fakes.
Sadiq Bey for three. It's a screen and loads up again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. You start getting in there and dunking every time.
Clock at 5. Hawkins on the drive, had to pass out. Wemby was there. Murphy the third. That time good.
Oh, we're getting too many looks at it. They baller.
Yes, she is. Vassell breaks up the Pelican run and hits a three of his own.
Yeah, we needed to answer with a couple of three balls because that's
by 2. Vassell to spin. Pump fake, stepping through the left hand.
Yeah, he's got more size on Jordy. Are fun.
They are here.
And Victor is going to lead a team that's going to contend for a lot of years. There's that high screen and roll. I haven't seen it since the first exhibition game. Penalty calls, delay of games.
Oh yeah, delay of games. I didn't mention that one. Twice. Cornette off the feed from Harper.
I mean, I cannot say enough about
Keldon. KJ, no. Wembanyama got it again and put it back.
Got his jersey held there.
Zion got it and won. And he's flexing again. Harper, oh, the crafty move, but couldn't finish. Almost went down.
I do like his effort. The last 2 times going to the basket.
Trey Murphy, the dunk. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Devin, and the three doesn't roll in. KJ, yes sir.
It's like he slammed it off the
here in New Orleans as we start the second half. Spurs down by 1. Wembanyama gives him the lead. Taff, 44%, 7 for 16. Trey Murphy, the third, continues his great game. He's now got 15 points.
Yeah, he's able to
doing this all game long, but Victor stole it. Here comes Castle. Castle watching for Wembanyama.
Right, that combination. Those guys have connect.
Dallas.
That's okay. I like that one.
He shot 2 tonight. One of them was a heave, and Wembanyama sends it off the backboard.
He just timed that perfectly.
And then went behind the back and put it in. How did he do that? How did he do that? Timeout, New Orleans. Went to the third. They swing it. Bay's already got 2. And hit his third.
Oh, got to pick that one up.
And Zion left all alone.
You got to get that rebound.
This game. In fourth action as Poole puts down another 3. That's 3. And Mitch Johnson is not happy.
No,
Queen trying to spin. And nice touch from Derek Queen.
Yeah.
The rookie out of Maryland. Nice pass from Harper. And Devin Vassell puts it down right in the shooter's pocket.
That was great.
Jones missed it. Tried to put it up there quickly.
I said the back screen slipped it. Go ahead, give him another one, Devin.
Same spot, same result. Timeout, New Orleans. On the backcourt. Murphy the third, the floater. Fears. Shot clock turned off. They're going to push anyways. And Hawkins throws it down. A couple games in a row. Hoping for a different outcome than then. Fears up and under for the tie. He's shifting, gets it back. Keldon now guarding. Murphy the third three. And that's New Orleans' largest lead. They got a gym on the top floor.
Yeah, they do.
Look pretty cool.
They're basketball fans.
Yep. Shot clock going down. And Zion with an amazing putback dunk. Takes the three. Inside, Wembanyama just puts it up and in. He was looking for the foul. Back and forth we go here in the fourth. Home opener for the Pelicans. Hawkins for three. Timeout Spurs.
Well, you hear me have shown to the community over the years.
Harper lets one fly and swishes for three. Dylan Harper.
Yeah, needed to see.
Cornette's got a double-double off the bench. Harper driving and scoring as he beats the entire Pelicans team down the floor.
Heads-up play.
Inside to Cornette, back out. Champagnie passed off. Barnes got it.
Mr. 100%.
On to 37. That was part of their story in the first half. Barnes, floater, no. Champagnie, yes. Timeout, Willie Green.
Yeah, if it's not working from beyond the arc, go to the
Jacob Toby and Sean Elliott with you here on Ken's 5. Derek Queen for 2.
A 4-point swing there.
Jordan Poole attacking, floating, scoring.
Oh, that was a
Loose ball, Zion, 3-on-1. Williamson, no. Second putback by Murphy the third, and we're tied. Williamson for the lead. And Mitch Johnson thought about it for a second and then called the timeout. Crowd on its feet. Into Cornette. Back out. Castle for three. It's good! It's good! Castle for the lead. It's Williamson. Wembanyama fading for the win. No. And we're going to overtime.
Oh.
Vassell for three. Yes, sir!
Oh, you get a three ball out of there. There it is. There's that slip.
The pass to Champagnie. His first three is a big one. Makes both. Inbound Poole. That won't even count. And the Spurs, after Wembanyama fouls out in overtime, survive in the Big Easy. They beat the Pels 1.
A Brooklyn Nets basketball. But
it doesn't go in, but you like that downhill drive by Saraf, and that's something he does well.
Mitchell throws it in the lap of Mobley. His turnaround is good. But that's something we've noticed. Here's Porter putting it on the deck, fading away, and dropping it in. The next first basket of the game is brought to you by Hyundai.
And we saw a little bit of that from Michael Porter Jr. on Wednesday, even when shots weren't falling from three. Get inside and see one go through.
Merrill connects on a three. Just the fifth Cav to ever do so. Porter thought about a deep one. Instead, Mann in the corner gives it back to Porter. He got it. Here's Thomas. Lobbing it up. And Claxton hooping the alley. We saw a little more of the playmaking from Thomas in that stretch. As Mitchell comes up with a steal. Lobbing it to the rim, and Tyson flushes it down.
And so you have two guys pull out on Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, and now Tyson, a backcourt steal. Bad turnover from Brooklyn. Merrill, he got it. And Jordy Fernandez will take a timeout. 18-10, Cleveland leads it. First quarter action on yes. Merrill, catch, fire, and hit.
I hope that it does not continue to escalate at that pace.
Wow, speaking of escalation, to the top floor for Jared Allen. Before in the opener, just 4 points and 4 rebounds. He already has 4 points tonight. Harden splashes in a three.
Shot the ball well towards the end of last season from three and has carried over.
Mitchell Here's Clowney storming ahead, kicking out. Williams a three. It is good. And that will do it for the first quarter. Williams ends the frame with a three. 11 Cavs points. Ryan Rucco, Sarah Kustok with you. Megan Triplett, our entire Nets on Yes crew. Appreciate you hanging out. Is Evan Mobley. So we know he can get hot, filled up in a hurry. Has 14. Mitchell connects on another three. His third in 4 attempts. Here's Thomas. Off to Clowney. Lobbing it up. Wow, look at Williams go way up to throw it.
Evan Mobley are. But he's like, I just want to contribute any way possible. And you talk about a great vet to add to this group.
And he throws it down there.
A little surprised. I feel like normally, though, when you're getting contact, even if it is marginal across the wrist.
Nance serves it in. Michael Porter Jr. with 14. He only net in double figures. Thomas, he got it. On a side-stepping three. Here's Ball. Lobbing it into Allen, spinning, twisting, and finishing.
It is still figuring out, okay, I may have 2 guys on me. I can get this shot off, but I can give a wide-open shot to a teammate.
Thomas hits that jumper.
We'll give you multiple different options.
Okay. Mitchell lobbing it in. Allen pumping it down. 2-for-1 opportunity for Brooklyn. Thomas, mid-range, sure. That shot evolved to where the end of his career is a 3-and-D guy.
Absolutely.
As a role player at the end of his
Probably
career.
say the same thing about Jay too, but no, I mean the work he puts in. And
Merrill another three.
Good looking
Cavs
shot.
lead, Nets home opener. Another three is good. A third for the Cavs out of the timeout. Rookie Saraf finds Porter. A little fading jumper is good. First assist of the night for Ben Saraf. And Porter has 16.
And Rooks, this is a really important point, I think, in watching Brooklyn.
Mitchell serves that in.
Yeah, it goes right to the hoop.
Adversity hits. Can you just stick together and keep fighting?
And that's where it goes back to, okay, who's setting the tone in terms of leadership?
Porter buries the three. Mobley gets hit. Allen keeps it alive. Merrill looking for another. He got it. How about Sam Merrill? He is 6 for 7 from 3.
And that's what you start to gauge yourself on.
Mitchell connects. 13-3 of the night. Are they slip-ons?
One could only hope.
Thomas, beautiful lob to Claxton.
My team win. They're not just sitting back in their half-court defense.
Thomas, he got it. Plus the foul. Cam Thomas, a chance for 3. Here's Saraf. Being hounded by Tyson. Saraf turns the corner and explodes to the rim. The rookie with the flush. Nice take there from Ben Saraf. Tyson wide open. He got it. Manhandles that rebound. Here comes Claxton creeping up the floor. The cross, the control, and the finish.
Great possession defensively in transition, especially Day'Ron Sharpe getting back to slow that.
Thomas drops it in. Cam Thomas now with 18 points and 8 assists. Thomas sidestepping 3 is good.
Big time. So already 21 points, which he's attacking the defense.
Ball bounces to the corner. Wade connects. That's a 16th made 3 for Cleveland on 29 attempts. Thomas, 2 more. Up to 23 as Garland had turf toe surgery. Has returned to practice, but no timetable announced yet as Thomas hits another 3. Mitchell, his 3, you bet.
24 for Mitchell. Mitchell floats it up and in. 26 for Donovan Mitchell. And a 22-point Cavs lead. Bjorman knocks it down. It looks 61% from the floor.
55 from 3.
Williams, look out, pumping it down. Here's Bjorman. Williams connects. 7 to shoot. Thomas gives it up. Bjorman a 3 is good. Igor. Single digits now for the first time since the first quarter. Thomas explodes and lays it in. Plus the foul.
But can you get the stops, especially when needed here?
That 3 is good from Mitchell, to your point, Sarah. Thomas gives it up. Yeoman trying to give it back. 3 to shoot. Igor on the drive. Dishes. Williams. You bet. Ball to the corner. Merrill way off. Claxton the fling ahead. Thomas out of the field. Dropped it. Collects it. And lays it. 31 for Thomas. Banks off man. Keeps it alive. Claxton kicks it out. The Omen. He got it. Igor. Wade. No. Rebound. Mobley. Allen will dump it in. Off to Williams. He'll fire. Had it blocked. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Mitchell screaming ahead of the field.
Just have some extra opportunities here.
Thomas has to go quickly into the lane. Will lay it in. 33 for Cam Thomas.
It's on the floor when they continue to make quick decisions and find their open teammates. And there will continue to be more growth as the season goes on.
Wow, that was a nice play. Porter. 2 seconds left. Thomas launches. And that will do it. A ferocious Nets comeback.
Them away. Widely with the handoff to Washington. Shoots it over Alex Sarr, and it's good. PJ, 7 of 11 in the game on Wednesday, at 17 points. Now Alex Sarr, the number 2 pick of the draft in 2000. Here's a basket cut and a slam dunk for Keyshawn George. So getting off to a better start, certainly a point of emphasis for them tonight. Bub Carrington only 1 of 3 there on the free throw line. And it's an alley-oop from Cooper. Rebounds the miss by Bub Carrington. Carrington had 11 points in the first game of the year. Cooper flag. Flag denies him a shooting lane. He tried to pass it, and P.J. Washington forces the turnover. Transition 3 on the money for Klay Thompson. Wizards are having a poor start at the free throw line. Middleton, who's an excellent free throw shooter, missed the defensive 3-second violation. Pass is tracked down by Christie. Short on a three-pointer. Long rebound, might have boomeranged back to him, but Marshall chased it down. Alley-oop, easy finish. J.D. home with the Wizards. PJ's had a couple inside go down, but he hasn't made one from the outside. Leaping to the floor, and PJ
We're doing it.
On the move, it's D'Lo. Bisects the lane on the drive. Finds Christie for a splashdown here tonight.
There's not a lot of fear there.
No.
I mean,
he's ready.
He's ready to get it up.
He's ready.
Turnaround shot, baseline. AD over Cam Whitmore. Here's Keyshawn George. Born in Switzerland.
A lovely country.
Posting up against Max Christie. Go see it. It stands the test of time. No, it's a little older than that.
Nice.
And it's wins just 8 at home. Only 18 wins on the season, tied with the second worst season in franchise history. Trey Johnson relocates, and after the strong paint points for Dallas, they've got 14. So about half of their offense coming inside here in this first.
Rarely misses, gets to a spot. I'm expecting big things of him off the bench this year.
Marvin Bagley, 4-3 and good. Who's in shooting and now making a lot of threes. Wizards have come to life in that regard here late in the first quarter. Max Christie in the corner. Cooper finds him, and it's on the money. Now Ryan Nembhard trying to slow down Keyshawn George. He does get a buzzer beater up and hits it. Drifting out to the arc. Cooper misses on a three. Trey Johnson looking for George, running the floor, lays it in.
Team that makes more passes probably shoots a little bit higher percentage from that three.
Sure, no question. Here's a block by Derek Lively on a drive by Cam Whitmore. Lively averaged over a block and a half in his 36 games played last year. 4-3, it's George again. They had a bad start. He liked it. Players were talking afterwards about owning it. I'll get to that in a minute. But here's a turnover. Dallas in transition. And arriving is in.
It's not good, guys. 1 of 12 is not a way to play winning hoops.
Here is PJ. That's how you play winning. For a fact. And then only played in the second half of Wednesday night's opener. Anthony Davis rolls off the rim. PJ and AD misses it. George loses the dribble, but runs it down. Trey Johnson just absolutely to your Trey and Keyshawn. Spin move, Cooper. Organized to shoot a three ball. It's Sarr's going to walk it up the floor. Whoop. Outside to Trey Johnson for three again. Well, he's got reason to have it. Trey Johnson following up 16 in game 1 with 13 so far in game 2. C.J. McCollum, 13th year in the league from Lehigh. Finds Middleton. They go high-low for the jam to Alex. The ball. Lively finds him. PJ missed it inside. Alex Sarr to Chris Middleton. Three ball is good. And it's a rebound for Keyshawn George. Nearly stolen. Cooper jumped the route. Then it's C.J. McCollum.
But in transition, dribble up, if they're open, they are letting it fly.
Splitting the defense and gliding to the rim to lay it in. The game taking on a concerning vibe for Dallas early in the third quarter. Sarr is able to score right to the basket. And on the up and under, it's missed by Cooper. Quick three, Keyshawn George. Here in the third quarter, that's 3 team fouls now. Cross court to Hardy. Yes, sir. Wow. AD is up, but it's 5v4 right now. Bub Carrington gave it up to a wide open Keyshawn George, who's got a new career. Nembhard, low clock, driving on Bub Carrington. Got to a shoulder fade, which AD spins away from the defender and catches. Down to 4 to shoot. Hardy on the bounce. Tough shot. Falls. Edge of the lane, a drive by Nembhard. Tipped out to Cam Whitmore. And Whitmore going downhill and got it in there. Corey Kispert looking for PJ. Tough catch. Made it. Out to Hardy. Wide open three. Bullseye. Both played college basketball. As a twin brother Ace. Older brother Hunter. George got bumped off as to come, you would assume. 17 is the lead for Washington.
There it is.
High ball. Marshall to Washington for a three-ball corner. Following up the 17 that he had on Wednesday. Dallas led by 24 from AD. A three-pointer by Kispert is good. Past that psychological barrier of a double-digit deficit. Cooper draws in the defense. Here's Christie. Flings and hits a three. And now attacking. Losing his balance. Christie, so he gives it up. Quick flip and good.
Rotation.
Bagley all over, guarding Davis furiously, so he gives it to PJ with the foul to make it a 4 3-point game.
Yeah, too much juice on it.
Crossover by C.J. McCollum, and Cooper makes it a Bub Carrington, and a rebound for Najee Marshall. The Skins point, PJ's at the table. Cooper. Cooper flag with the two-hand flush. It's a 4-point game, but it's a quick attack and score. And now Bub Carrington in the backcourt. Cooper got away and got over the timeline with a second to spare, and pulls up and lets it rip. 5 minutes to go, down by 4. McCollum a pass. And then it's Sarr from Bub Carrington. PJ inside trying to provide. 18 turnovers for Dallas tonight. 13 in the first half. And there's a foul called on Dallas. AD looking for an outlet. The handoff to Cooper. Three-pointer. Bullseye.
Okay.
6 turnovers this quarter. Washington's done him a solid and turned it over 7 times themselves, but they don't do him a solid there. Middleton about to be a 6th man for the Wizards here in another 30, 40, 50 seconds. George is open, and he puts the next here at the University of Miami. And now year 2 in the NBA, Keyshawn George is showing he is going to be a problem this year. Marshall, a quick basket. He just hit 2 free throws, and it's back to a double-digit lead for Washington. Here is Max Christie on a drive. Oh, and a big block. Mavericks force a turnover, but they're going to be a day late and $1 short. Deal with the math part of it, Skip.
Man, there were so many words in what you just said. I got confused. Like, what did he do? I don't. Is that quantitative or something?
Non-quantitative, yeah. Non-mathematical meteorology class.
Just look at a bunch of Dopplers. It's a bad sign whenever they show the Doppler inside on the jumbo board.
During a basketball game, I would have to concur with you. That's something we haven't seen a lot over the years. And in recent years, we haven't seen the Mavericks stumble to the Wizards, but we do tonight. And they got to regroup. Post haste on.
Tries for 3 and knocks it down. Bam Adebayo. 1 of 5 from 3.
That shot you saw from Bam Adebayo, yes, that is a part of his arsenal at this point, just as the 3-point shot to the repertoire.
Caldwell Pope. Jaren Jackson Jr. on the move against Adebayo. Hooks and hits. Back down by Wiggins. Powell on the deck. Got to the cup, lifted up. No, but there's Ware for a piece alone.
That shot right there will present itself for Ja.
Adebayo, wide open 3. Miami by 3. Lob for P.J. Hall. He lays it up and in. Assist Morant.
I'll tell you that he dictated that. See the length of Ware.
Can't convert, but another offensive rebound. Adebayo for 3, he laces it. Contavious Caldwell-Pope back into the game. Aldama for 3, bango! Santi Aldama. Santi. Wiggins came over in the Jimmy Butler deal with Golden State. 7 to shoot, Mitchell flares it out. Adebayo for 3, knocked down another one, and bam, Adebayo. Miami has always been an outstanding defensive team. And now they got offense to go with it as Norman Powell rings the bell from deep. And it is, we're being out-rebounded overall 16 to 8. Morant's floater is in. 8 for Morant. I kind of said it because he went to college in Michigan.
No, I thought you just asked me. There's going to be another guy that was able to.
And Ware tried to reverse it up and in, and that fails to fall. Jaquez with a lob, and Ware puts it down. Morant against Jovic on a switch. Wells knocks down the 3. But Miami at this point, Brevin,
for the Grizzlies.
Jovic into the spin. Fontecchio, a fadeaway 3.
The other thing that happens is you give a team a rhythm.
Adebayo returns for Miami. Jaquez, nice spin away. Adebayo dunks. He's done a really good job drafting and developing. I think they've got 6 of their own first-round draft picks. Omax
can get a couple of stops. Can they get some scores? Can they create a little energy here in the building?
Fontecchio on the come around, laces another 3.
Ball out of the net partner way too much here in the first half.
Yeah. Small with a lob for Jaren Jackson Jr. But they have been unable to stop Miami at all.
Yeah, partner. See, can they get a stop?
Yeah.
Get one stop.
Mitchell to a trailing Wiggins. When they want it, where they want it, and they're converting their opportunities. Now Jovic with a steal. Small is back, but Jovic scores and is fouled. Not in there at the moment. Mitchell playing hide and seek behind a Ware screen. Finger rolls it up and in. to the rim. Older than 30, that's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now, Jock Landale turns 30 tomorrow. Aldama with the reverse and the foul.
There's more movement on the offensive end.
Miami 13 of 17. Davion Mitchell on the delivery. Swing it to Powell. And the Grizzlies not protecting him. Caldwell-Pope for three. Powell boards. Wiggins. Foul Caldwell-Pope.
The Gas, they continue to push the pedal to the floor.
Wells knocks down the three. Who's in this building? The Grizzlies had their largest margin of victory over Miami. Tables turned tonight. Powell around and out. Offensive rebound, Wiggins.
In the first half, they took the Grizzlies' manhood. Well, let's see what happens in the second half of this game. Get off to the right start.
No.
When you're down 40, that's all it can be.
Jalen Wells for three. Yes. Powell. Jaren Jackson Jr. His three is through. First three of the season for Jaren. Ware. In Miami. Khalil Ware got away with one. Caldwell-Pope for three. Continues Caldwell-Pope. And there's an Eric Spoelstra timeout. Of some of the gear that will be on offer that night. Lob for Ware.
I mean, he has been to John Morant until he gives the ball up.
Caldwell-Pope on the feed.
Really a viable backup point guard for them.
Jaren, deep catch and a finish against Adebayo. He's 4 triples. He's missed his last 3 from the long line. Coward, nice blow by and a finish with a reverse. He hopped on the same foot,
yes, he did.
Didn't he? That should have been a travel. Unless they say he didn't have possession. Omax lost the ball. Lob for Adebayo. Jaren, single coverage, Adebayo. Another hook and a hit by Jaren. 17 for Jackson. Smith, left it short. Adebayo snipes, steals to the floor, finds Jaquez for 2.
Nice that it wasn't on Jaren because that would have taken him out of the game. And right now he's in a really nice offensive rhythm.
Jovic, an open 3, knocks it down. Caldwell-Pope with a ball fake, repositions his 3, is through, continues the quarter for Jaren Jackson Jr. Adebayo in the paint. 24 for Adebayo.
Another turnover there for the Grizzlies.
Fontecchio. Got an offensive rebound.
The preseason is a lot of standing and shooting from the three-point line is Ware. Another offensive rebound.
Khalil Ware with the rebound. Jaquez and the foul.
So Miami, we've talked about every other team in the Eastern Conference.
Fontecchio, Jovic turns it over. Gigi Jackson against Drew Smith lays it in.
I don't know what Fontecchio was doing with that pass. Nice.
Gigi Jackson with a hammer off the center line. 111 possessions. Jovic for 3. Coward turned aside.
They changed sides. Where another long finish for him.
For Miami. 61.
The other thing they did a great job with this. 6 points still on 3. Garchon knocks on that 3. Yeah, 24 seconds.
7 o'clock tip. Grizzlies taking on the Indiana Pacers. Losing Oklahoma City on Thursday. Pella Larson feathers in a 3.
Back-to-back games of Hall of Fame coaches.
Yeah. Larson, good.
Once they do shoot it well, then it usually leads to a W.
Small for 3, and his first field goal and 3-point make in the NBA. Javon Small. Reverse dunk for Johnson.
And it had to be a first quarter.
It had to be. Larson with the knockaway. Small on the steal back. P.J. Hall getting it up.
You might have a couple people out there like, who was that guy?
B.J. Hall tries the three and knocks it down. B.J. Hall.
Shucks, partner. I don't know what I'm going to get in the game next time. Give me my basket.
Well, there you go. New opponent record for points in a regulation game. Miami now owns the record with 146. So LaMarcus Aldridge in his 22 first quarter points meant nothing.
Now we're talking about Bam Adebayo and his 18 first quarter points.
Small with his second three. And Miami will bring it to front court. And we are done. Miami.
And breathing into the Pistons bench. Hope everybody's all right. KD doubled, stepped through it, got fouled, that'll count, and one.
And he did.
So 1 for 2 for Amen. And that three up and down. Cunningham coming off his best season. A step there, thought he got pushed. Oh, how about the pass? The dish, 2 great passes.
You love that Alp's always got those guys like Kevin Durant. Everybody else is going to end up shooting better, at least on the free throw line.
Out to Harris after Şengün turned back hard. He did not shoot.
You see him finally get the three to go, but he just works himself into the game. And look at.
Back out to Durant. He cans for three.
All could have bounced to. It's Kevin Durant.
Cunningham around 2 defenders. Back to Stewart, wide open up top. 13-5 is the run for Detroit. Rockets cough it up. Cunningham to Robinson, catches, fires, makes.
And that's why they win and made the move for Duncan.
Holland turns it over. Rockets with a chance to run. Thompson on Stewart. Blocked by Stewart.
With all of them through the years. Craig and Ryan, I should also mention the Texas Fight Song has been played a few times at practice.
It has, and don't forget Jason Biles, who was the Rockets trainer on the heels of a 19-6 run toward Detroit. Look at Reed go. And Capella is able to
fly off the backcourt, and Clint Capella, one of the best to ever follow those plays in.
Now, very good offensive rebounder. Detroit ends the Rockets.
Oh, guys, wake up. You've been outworked. That's the only thing they have.
Şengün to a cutting Eason into the body of Stewart, blocks the shot, stays with it, and the Rockets. He's already taken 3 of them. Here's Shepherd up top, down it goes.
That's what
Third 3 for Houston, first for Shepherd. Asar Thompson, nasty crossover.
And Jabari was playing
down low.
Final seconds, foul line jumper, good for Şengün. And that will do it. They are missing some guys. The Pistons are. Of course, the Rockets still down a few. Cunningham down low. Basket good for Green. MVP voting. Şengün pushed baseline by Harris. Has to kick it out to Okogie, who's out there for the first time. And again, Shepherd circling. Dangerous pass stolen by Harris. In on Smith. And he finishes with the left in transition. It's a rugby match. Up top, the pass and turn went up and got it.
It's not just his strength. Nice people, but they're going to call it their job.
The Pistons are not doing themselves any favors at the foul line. As Cunningham curls order.
You've seen the jumbo lineup. Now this is the speed lineup for Ime. And then got dropped.
And got hit in the face.
Duran's out, and I don't know if you could tell, the crowd reaction actually saw the hit.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he's gone.
They're going to say this was a flagrant 2.
Detroit's Jalen Duren has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2 for unnecessary and excessive contact above the shoulders. As a result, Duren will be ejected from the game. Play will resume with Thompson shooting 2 free throws for the flagrant foul, and Houston will inbound on the sideline in the front court with the shot clock reset to 24.
So that's Cunningham spinning into the lane. Pretty move from 2.
Oh, man.
The other night at Oklahoma City. Talked about that afterwards. Nice cut.
You can tell that
last year both teams top 10 in rebounding.
Remember, Asar's in foul trouble.
Durant, baseline. Oh, put on the break. Durant leads all scorers with 15. Gets the switch, goes to Şengün, never saw Thompson. Asar ripped it from him and then dunks it down.
And again, you see he's definitely different than a man, but golly, those two are unique.
Shepard swings it to Smith in the corner.
Looks like Houston's starting to get better.
It's been a very bizarre half. Robinson's corner three.
Yeah, I saw him creep.
Thrown out of the ball game in that second quarter.
Maybe Şengün was too open in that instance.
Wow. And then he hit
a bunch of games.
Catch. Nowhere to drive, so the pull up is good over the top. Also backing off a read.
Oh, no, he can shoot it. Don't give him the dare.
3-point line for his career. Last year, 20.
There you go.
And Durant gets it. 20 for Durant, 15 for Asar Thompson. Into Reed on the other side. Şengün to Okogie. Works baseline. On the other side, reverse rim two.
I'm telling you. Craig, his minutes at
2, 0 4 from 3. Şengün walled off. And there goes a little bit of a handoff from Thompson to Okogie. And the Rockets' first lead.
Get right back, and just a heck of a defender, man.
He's like a +8 in this quarter. Okogie is wide open. Good ball movement. Cunningham into Thompson, and Thompson really could not be as aggressive as he probably
getting in foul trouble, and Steven Adams playing foul free. Good hands there for Tari.
Stolen! And
He's done it.
Turned back by Amen. Yeah. Flat-footed face-up jumper goes down.
Lane more.
2 on Robinson. Circles into the paint and scores.
Rare drive.
Made. Wow. Surprised they didn't call a foul there. Significant action here with the flagrant 2 that was called on Jalen Duren. Reed Shepard deep 3 straight away. Good. His third make from deep.
I love that from Alpine.
Amen Thompson to the rim for 2.
One thing you can do is attack Cade Cunningham defensively.
Loses Jabari and sticks the triple his second. Again, 2 on Cunningham. He coughs it up. Stolen by Şengün. Has Torrey running with him. Takes it himself.
You can help off the others outside of Duncan.
Deep 3 with the shot clock winding down. 15 threes for them. 8 for Houston. Cunningham starting to heat up. Elbow J Durant good. He's got 29 now. It's been a rock fight. Jenkins wide open.
Yeah, you know who you want to help off of, but don't just give up a lineup 3. That's pretty. I'm telling you, Şengün sold it. That's the backdoor play.
He'll pull up. No. Drops it off to Thompson. Leaning in on Eason. And he is.
Good idea, because Duncan Robinson was probably going to be in every action. This is what you want.
Pulls up. Hits a 3 in the face of Tobias Harris. Cunningham in on him, and Thompson puts on the brakes and scores.
Again, they look to trap here, and
Asar gliding, drops it in. Pistons. Now to Şengün, across to Eason. May have gotten away with a walk. Now to Jabari. That's a big shot in the corner.
We'll be talking about that one later.
Reed on the move. In on Jabari. Off the glass for 2.
Wow, Reed, I told you.
Crowd rises to its feet. Rockets down 2. Şengün into the lane. Şengün blocked. To the midcourt. Asar Thompson. Cunningham again. Evades Thompson not once, but his career. Makes the first 10 at the line in their opening loss up in Chicago.
Houston calls timeout.
Yeah, it's not quickly. And a miss, and the game is over.
The Rockets start the year off 0-2. DiVincenzo. Mike Conley will come off the bench. And Gobert, who we just heard from with Alley, will feed to Dunn. And he puts it up and in. Dante gets the 2 on the floater. Led to McDaniels. Goes the other way. Luka in the way into the rack for 2.
Jaden McDaniels going downhill. They're trying to get him in the open court more. Assists. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get a lot of shots.
Doncic putting it through. Time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Doncic will put up a 3. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka's got a quick 7. And we do run and are better in that kind of a transitional game. We were playing our best. Randall for a triple.
Every time they get an opportunity, they're looking to get some early offense.
Reeves making a move. And Hachimura is wide open. Late close. 3 is down, and he's got a
bank shot.
It's Edwards. Vincent there. Gobert with the screen. Trying to poke and prod and spin and fire on that 16-footer. That mid-range shot is what he
was right over the top of it.
Now they got Ayton over there trying to defend Edwards, and he pops up a 3. He took to LaRavia. He's come in for the first time with Reeves to LaRavia, who was actually drafted by Minnesota as a 3, and that's what he can do, and he wanted more 3 points. Only played 54 games the last couple of years. Injuries. He's moved from team to team. Memphis to Washington. Doncic's 3. Terrence Shannon.
Okay, I just, for Candace and I purposes, we just want to know.
Yeah.
Play a little basketball.
We do a little something.
Conley the bump. Doncic hits. Foul called. He's got 14 in the first. Connect. He is defending Edwards. Off balance. Oh, he got it. Wow. Nice shot by Ant.
And D-Wade
has put in 14 for L.A. Just as we thought. Their names were on the marquee. A 3. Got it. Retains it. Feeds it. Reed. A 3. Ooh. Nice Reed.
The T-Wolves having a luxury of having 7 guys from last season that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic has been on automatic in this first quarter. Vincent into Ayton. Gobert is there.
Right now, T-Wolves are living off of second chance opportunities.
Like right there.
As the Lakers are struggling to kick the T-Wolves off the glass.
Well,
look at that. That's
Ayton has to do his work early if he wants to be a good offensive rebounder for this team.
Cutting Vincent. Reads the feed. He's got 3. Here we go. In the corner, Clark. It's a 3. He's improved his shooting.
Looking at a team and guys that know that coach trusts him, and he's going to put them on the floor. He's going to his bench in these first 2 games a lot.
Hachimura.
And as Hachimura knocks that down.
Reed on top. That's going to go down. Bones Highland.
Hard Anthony Edwards 1 possession. You get a miss and you don't get the rebound, and guess what you get rewarded with? You have to guard him again.
How about Smart? Reeves at the other end. But Marcus Smart made that happen.
Well, that's
what by Golden. Outside it goes. And picked up by Smart again. Highland, shot clock at 5. Randall, hold on. It's Jaden McDaniels climbing the ladder.
Part of the reason they brought Randall to the Wolves.
Doncic. Reeves. Smart for 3. Timeout, Minnesota. We're tied at 61.
Got a chance to watch him up close in Utah. He would be mad if he was missed going to the basket. Right now, he just does his job. He gets back. He continues to bring what he brings to this team without having his hands or putting his head down when he doesn't get the ball. I love his role on this team.
Give Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down against the Lakers, the team that drafted him.
Number 7. Dante with a 3. Don can't hit. Rebound picked up by Ayton. Luka. Reeves had a good first half.
through traffic. Doncic on the move, so gracefully as he fires.
And as he knocks down that transition set, the Lakers has been no turnovers to start this third quarter. Golden State was ignited as Randall gets the easy look, but the Lakers have to do it better.
Doncic, 5 more points to have the most points through the first 2 games in Laker history. Ayton got it right there. The assist from Doncic.
And I see the connection for
Randall, shot clock at 3. Hachimura will defend. Randall for the triple.
JJ alluded to us that they were guys.
Because these third quarters, as we've talked about, open. Vincent, 3. Rebounding. Dug it out, put it in. Because these starts out of halftime have full slice. Lakers will retrieve. Doncic will feed. Vincent, the trailing Hachimura. Timeout, Minnesota. That's the kind of start they've got.
Quarter, the biggest key for us here in the second half is cleaning up the glass, continuing to box out and rebound, as well as taking care of the basketball and keep it moving. Kevin?
Good stuff, Valley. Vincent, knocked away inside, swiped by Edwards. It's loose. Doncic in.
That will get a big guy going right there. Ayton is involved and he's touching the basketball. Luka could have shot the floater, but he gave it up to his big guy.
Cross court, Edwards, Randall, triple, bucket.
And Randall knows these rims. He knows.
Standing the defense was trying to get back to make a block.
Nice finger roll, drive inside. Good fake by Edwards on him. Chiseling, faking, leaning, driving, feeding, Reeves, 3.
I felt like he was throwing that ball to us, Candace.
That was last couple possessions.
Hachimura into the paint with the ball. Hits the deck, got the 2, send him to the line. Vacuumed in. Gobert. Randall. The bump. No call. Smart. Reeves. Reeves.
Marcus Smart. The little things.
With DiVincenzo and Highland and Reed.
Oh, wow. No travel, huh? That was nice.
That was slow.
Jay, don't pick up another foul.
Doncic easily. And 42 for Luka Doncic.
How easy.
They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game. Oh,
27, 7, and 7. It's rare company.
Edwards the fake, and he'll fire the triple. 18. 3. Look at the hustle of Reeves. Take it. Fix it. Ayton. Just like that. Second chance points. Offensive rebounding.
MC that has went through the entire team.
Double-double for Doncic. 10 rebounds. With those 45 points, close to a triple-double. Reeves has got 25. Off the rim, picked up on the play. Doncic, down court, Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic, 47.
Is that a dunk?
I'll give him a dunk. On a night you had 47-point season, MVP chance.
He's got now
standing ovation for Luka Doncic.
Well deserved.
And there's a nice play in the first NBA points for Johan Berenger. Came out, the Lakers did in that third quarter after the half, and did something that they had really struggled with. And that is showing the energy they need, and they came out with a lot of it and change the game in the third and go on to a 128-110 win.
5. The cutting Kuminga. And Draymond the open corner 3. And that is the passing of Kuminga that has been vastly improved. Steph Curry with a beautiful feed from Draymond. And scoring on the baseline. Draymond with the high screen. Steph's got Klingon on a switch at 7-3. Sidestep 3. Steph Curry bottoms the triple. Kuminga, beautiful vision on the ball and steal. And Jimmy Butler. Just take your time, pump fake still work. Avdia on the step back, and that's his first 3. He went 0 for 7 against the T-Wolves. Drops in the triple. Avdia all the way to the irons.
He likes to catch the ball on the run a lot. He did that there. Defense had a bad angle.
Holiday. That's going to be a timeout for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis first playing time. Sets the screen for Steph. So right off the bench and great awareness, getting that screen assist for Curry's three. And Jeremy Grant is fouled, hitting a three. Opportunity for a 4-point play. Curry springs free again. And Trace is screening, and Curry's bottling threes.
And they're making it even higher.
Brandon Pajemski's first playing time. Curry again. Why not? Steph's got 14. 4 of 5 on threes. The human torch is burning bright in Portland.
He's back again.
Steph has the last 9. Make it 11 in a row.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Jeremy Grant. And that's a nice take. He has been a 20-point scorer for most of his career. Buddy Hield curls around with a shot clock at 5. Trace Jackson-Davis on Hansen, able to score with the left.
He didn't shy away from the contact. Lean into that shot blocker. You negate his shot blocking ability.
Shaedon Sharpe able to get downhill. Field goal and the foul. Well, both coaches using a ton of bodies early. A little tic-tac-toe. And Kamara pays it off. And then Pods with the 3. Quentin Post for the offensive rebound. QP getting inside. So Jimmy Butler, Pajemski with Buddy Hield, Draymond Green, and Quentin Post. Draymond, that 3 looks good.
Here we go. That looks good for the Warriors in general.
Draymond 40% on the year on threes. Jeremy Grant. When you're a scorer, that ball just touches your hand. Laser it home.
Nothing to think about.
Here comes Denny Avdia. Drew Holiday.
That's the problem. You're so focused on trying to win the race, you just forget to lay it up there soft enough to finish.
Matisse Thybulle, 3 and D. He's a great defender that's been having knee issues, but to see him healthy, he can help any team. The Warriors are a little sped up, and Jimmy's like, give me that, and I'll lay it in. Kuminga with the right-handed hammer. Avdia on Draymond. And Denny Avdia is just a vastly improved player. Built up all that confidence in the second half of last year. Mr. Curry, flip it in, draw the foul.
And Steph is going to look around after that one.
Avdia, he wants to come into you in that half court. Thybulle catch and shoot 3. That hurts. That's a 5-point swing. You had the layup, it wouldn't stay down, and they hit a triple right back to Kuminga for 3. Got it. Klingon to launch the 3. So Portland 8 of 17 from deep. JK snake dribble. Oh man! He'll pick up the foul as he soared in with the right hand.
That man is explosive. This is a small lineup, small against small.
That small guy's good. Steph Curry's got 22. Avdia for 3. Portland, what a 3-point shooting quarter. Avdia downhill again. But Denny Avdia was 17. If I was Portland in the crowd, I would not be activating Draymond Green.
Right.
And you find Steph perfectly with the back cut. And cycling around to Holiday, bottoming a 3.
Yeah, they have a lot of momentum now.
Avdia, what a 3-point shooting quarter for the Blazers. Unbelievable. Draymond top of the key, and that's a nice way to begin the second half.
Again, involving Klingon.
Oh,
back out.
Steph. Perfect pickpocket of Drew Holiday. And Curry trailed 3, and he got it. This guy's unbelievable. This play for Quentin to shoot the 3. 41% a year ago in his first 3 of the season this year. But it's this end. Slowing down Avdia and friends. All these threatening drives and right to the rim is Drew Holiday. And saw Kuminga keep it alive, but Shaedon Sharpe headed the other way. Kamara time to set his feet. You're not going to miss too many of those. Here comes Avdia, 100 miles an hour. Shaedon Sharpe out of the corner and another 3.
Yeah, you got to kind of leave the officials alone now and just try to sprint back.
And Kuminga an offensive rebound. He could do that so well. Setting up Curry, and he got a 3. and a 4-point play. That is all Kuminga and his energy. Steph to beat the shot clock buzzer. Kuminga, dunk number 3 of the night. Avdia getting downhill again and laying it up and in. He's just too big and powerful. You cannot let that guy get a running start. Don't let that guy get a running start. Steph Curry's got 33.
Just use the pressure against him.
Midway through the third here. And Drew Holiday, well defended by Butler, but good offense beats good defense in this league. Kamara out of the corner. I just don't know if you beat a team shooting 14 of 27 on threes. Kuminga, he had the near steal. And that has been the night right there. Got to do it possession by possession. Stop and score, stop and score. Got the stop, there's the score.
There you go. Yeah, 2 defenders went with Steph.
Blake Wesley for 3. The ball went right back to the shooter. That should not happen.
You just didn't get a body in front of him. You just turned and watched the shot go up.
Trace and Jimmy. Good eye contact there. Shot clock at 5. Podziemski 3. That's got to feel good.
That is massive.
Brandon had been 0 for 6. Avdia, he wants to get a running start. Here he comes. And sets up Clingan for the dunk.
His whole mindset was to occupy Trace Jackson-Davis, get him off of Clingan there.
Steph thought he was fouled by Thibault. He knocked it away and gets a free layup.
That's the last thing you can have.
Podziemski denied by Drew Holiday. And Avdia's got a freebie. Podziemski, shot clock at 3. Step through in the layup.
That is creativity. That's pivot game.
Drew Holiday 3. I just don't know the way Portland has shot the 3 if you're going to get him tonight. Draymond answers with a 3 of his own.
All right, Draymond saying don't give up on us yet.
And after a made 3, Shaedon Sharpe flips it in and draws the foul. Avdia.
They just weren't ready for the switch.
So Avdia with Jeremy Grant, Toumani Camara, Matisse Thybulle, and Drew Holiday. And Jeremy Grant putting it up and in.
Attack, attack, attack.
Will Richard bottoming a 3. Nice feed from Guy Santos. They put Clingan back in. And Portland able to pay that off. Playing alongside Draymond. Just amazing last night.
Make Clingan's life a little more stressful.
That's a great rotation by Spencer, but better hands by Clingan. And then able to finish and get the layup. Jeremy Grant lost the handle. Will Richard didn't catch it cleanly, but then scored anyway.
His finishing IQ is advanced.
The lob to Clingan. After 20 games, you start to figure out who's who in the league. As Jeremy Grant off the bench, by the way, I think he's going to love this role. I mean, and think of the time difference, by the way, in China. As Jan Hansen dunks it down.
Well, it's a different kind of love in China.
Pat Spencer floating in. I'm always impressed with 135 international players in the NBA. And then, oh, by the way, you're 20. Impressive game by Portland. Impressive drive by Moody, but sent away by Duop Reith. And Chris Murray will flip it up and in. And Guy still playing the right way. Pat Spencer had it blocked. DeSantos open 3. And give Portland credit.
DiVincenzo. Mike Conley will come off the bench. And Gobert, who we just heard from with Allie, will feed to Dunn. And he puts it up and in. Dante gets the 2 on the floater. Led to McDaniels. Goes the other way. Luka in the way into the rack for 2.
Jaden McDaniels going downhill. They're trying to get him in an open court more. One assist. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get behind him shots.
Doncic putting it through. Time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Doncic will put up a 3. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka's got a quick 7. We do run and are better in that kind of a transitional game. We were playing our best. Randall for a triple.
Every time they get an opportunity, they're looking ready to get some early offense.
Reeves making a move. And Hachimura is wide open. Late close, 3 is down, and he's got a
bank shot.
It's Edwards. Vincent there. Gobert with the screen. Trying to poke and prod and spin and fire on that 16-footer. That mid-range shot is what he was
right over the top of it.
Now they got Ayton over there trying to defend Edwards, and he pops up a three. He took to LaRavia. Has come in for the first time with Reeves to LaRavia, who was actually drafted by Minnesota as a three, and that's what he can do, and they wanted more 3 points. Only played 54 games the last couple of years. Injuries, he's moved from team to team, Memphis to Washington. Doncic three. Terrence Shannon.
Chicago? Okay, I'll just, for Candace and I purposes, we just want to know.
Yeah.
Play a little basketball.
We do a little something.
Conley the bump. Doncic hits. Foul call. He's got 14 in the first. Connect is defending Edwards. Off balance. Oh, he got it. Wow. Nice shot by Ant.
And D-Wade
has put in 14 for LA. Just as we thought. Their names were on the marquee. A three. Got it. Retains it. Feeds it. Reed. A three. Ooh. Nice Reed.
The T-Wolves having a luxury of having 7 guys from last season that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic has been on automatic in this first quarter. Vincent into Ayton. Gobert is there.
Right now, T-Wolves are living off of second chance opportunities.
Like right there.
As the Lakers are struggling to keep the T-Wolves off the glass.
Well,
look at that. That's
Ayton has to do his work early if he wants to be a good offensive rebounder for this team.
Cutting Vincent. Reads the feed. He's got 3. Here we go. In the corner, Clark. It's a 3. He's improved his shooting.
Looking at a team and guys that know that coach trusts him, and he's going to put them on the floor. He's going to his bench in these first 2 games a lot.
Hachimura.
And as Hachimura knocks that down.
Reed on top. That's going to go down. Bones Island.
Hard Anthony Edwards 1 possession. You get a miss and you don't get the rebound, and guess what you get rewarded with? You have to guard him again.
How about Smart? Reeves at the other end. But Marcus Smart made that happen.
Well, that's
it by Golden. Outside it goes. And picked up by Smart again. Highland, shot clock at 5. Randall, hold on. It's Jaden McDaniels climbing the ladder.
Part of the reason they brought Randall to the Wolves.
Doncic. Reeves. Smart for 3. Timeout Minnesota. We're tied at 61.
Got a chance to watch him up close in Utah, and he would be mad if he was missed going to the basket. Right now, he just does his job. He gets back. He continues to bring what he brings to this team without having his hands or putting his head down when he doesn't get the ball. I love his role on this team.
Give Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down against the Lakers, the team that drafted him.
Number 7. Dante with a 3. Don can hit. Rebound picked up by Ayton. Ayton, Luka. Reeves had a good first half. Through traffic, Doncic on the move. So gracefully as he fires.
And as he knocks down that transition set, Lakers has been no turnovers to start this third quarter. Golden State was ignited as Randall gets the easy look, but the Lakers have to do it better.
Doncic, 5 more points to have the most points through the first 2 games in Laker history. Ayton got it right there. The assist from Doncic.
And I see the connection for
Randall. Shot clock at 3. Hachimura will defend. Randall for the triple.
JJ alluded to us that they were guys.
Because these third quarters, as we've talked about, open. Vincent 3. Rebounding. Dug it out, put it in. Because these starts out of halftime have full slice. Lakers will retrieve. Doncic will feed. Vincent, the trailing Hachimura. Timeout Minnesota. That's the kind of start they've got.
Quarter, the biggest key for us here in the second half is cleaning up the glass, continuing to box out and rebound, as well as taking care of the basketball and keep it moving. Kevin?
Good stuff, Valley. Vincent, knocked away inside, swiped by Edwards. It's loose. Doncic in.
That will get a big guy going right there. Con Aiden is involved and he's touching the basketball. Luka could have shot the floater, but he gave it up to his big guy.
Cross court, Edwards, Randall, triple, bucket.
And Randall knows these rims. He knows.
Standing the defense was trying to get back to make a block.
Nice finger roll, drive inside. Good fake by Edwards on him. Chiseling, faking, leaning, driving, feeding, Reeves, three.
I felt like he was throwing that ball to us, Candace.
That was last couple possessions.
Hachimura into the paint with the ball. Hits the deck, got the two, send him to the line. Vacuumed in. Gobert. Randall. The bump. No call. Smart. Reeves. Oh! Reeves. Oh!
Marcus Smart. The little things.
With DiVincenzo and Highland and Reed.
Oh, wow. No travel, huh? That was nice.
That was slow.
Jay, don't pick up another foul.
Doncic easily. And 42 for Luka Doncic.
How easy.
They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game. Oh, my.
27, 7, and 7. It's rare company.
Edwards the fake and he'll fire the triple. 18. 3. Look at the hustle of Reeves. Saved it. Fix it. Aiden. Just like that. Second chance points. Offensive rebounding.
MC that has went through the entire team.
Double-double for Doncic. 10 rebounds. With those 45 points. Close to a triple-double. Reeves has got 25. Off the rim. Picked up on the play. Doncic. Down court. Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic. 47.
Is that a dunk?
I'll give him a dunk. On a night you have 47
full
season MVP chance.
He's got now
standing ovation for Luka Doncic.
Well deserved.
And there's a nice play in the first NBA points for Johan Berenger. Came out, the Lakers did in that third quarter after the half and did something that they had really struggled with. And that is showing the energy they need. And they came out with a lot of it and change the game in the third and go on to a 128-110 win.
There's that size advantage. They didn't block the shot, but they certainly changed it. Mikhail's going to load up a three. He nails. The reality of it is, you know, I think it gives you more options actually in switching just all five.
Okay.
You know, because pretty much everyone, with the exception of George.
2 turnovers for the Kings here. As Keontae George crosses the timeline. Here's Filipowski. He's a second-round pick, but he got first-round talent.
Yeah.
Checks in for Isaac Jones. Here's Schroeder now. DeRozan with the advantage. They run a double at him. 10 on the clock. Zach tees up a 3. Splash.
Fast break there. You see the difference when you've got a kick-out pass to the corner.
George, no. Offensive rebound. Oh, marking it with the hammer. Domas on the kick out. Here's DeMar. Zach relocates, corner 3 ball, back.
The ball movement looks fantastic to start this game. Sharing, getting a lot of movement within the offense. And I talked as one of my keys about step on the gas and keep it on.
Markkanen, another one on the inside. Schroeder from 16, got it, bottom.
Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk has a relationship with him that goes back several years. Yes, he is loved.
Zach LaVine, oh man, put that in the lube. That was so pretty. Oh, nice little. Oh, Malik off the bench. Malik with the rejection. Now, how about the push ahead right here? LaVine takes the contact, bucket, and 1 for Zach. Kings up by 2 after the illegal defense. Here's Domas on the roll. Back out to Westbrook. Extra pass. Keon Ellis just checked in and buried a 3. A little too much sauce on that pass, unable to get up. That's sensible. Answers, unable to cash in.
And you got to be careful. He is a great three-point shooter. You let him get 2 looks at it without a heavy contest. You're gonna
Had 2 looks at it. Back to a 2-point game. Malik from 19. Wow. DeMar, Domas, and Russell Westbrook. Marketing. No hesitation, man.
Yeah.
Kings still looking for their first points here in the second quarter. Clayton Jr. snaking that screen, gets all the way to the cup.
I'm really a fan of that young man's game right there.
Clayton Jr. tracks it down.
And for a small, he does a great job of coming in and contributing on the glass, and he will take it from coast to coast. You got to pick him up, and most importantly, ending with that defensive board, right?
Finishing out the possession, right? Schroeder got it.
You're going to have someone like that, but Isaac Jones, one thing you can always rely on from him is multiple efforts.
Nice response there by the Kings. That bucket came over in that Donovan Mitchell trade. Oh, nice little scoop there by Dennis. George, step back, high archer, count it, wow.
Tough shot. The season concluded a year ago, and just talked to him about what kind of player do you want to be? Do you want to be a player that can do what Demontis Sabonis did hard, and he's going to finish over your center?
Kylu, oh wow, 3 and 1. Schroeder, nice little find, but Kessler was right there to pick it off. Kylu, a little show and go move all the way to the cup.
And you can hear Will Hardy talking to Keontae George.
Look at George, all smiles. Oh man, he had him jumping for joy. Marking it. Step back 3-ball, Lowry marking it, wow.
I mean, you can't contest that any better.
They did a fantastic job sweeping the Jazz in all 4 meetings last season. Here's Schroeder, little show and go. Nice extra pass. Sherry was carrying for Saric. All knotted up at 54. Look at that defense by Schroeder. 6 on the clock. Markkanen, oh man, he just gave Saric a forearm shiver. Markkanen with 17. Nice find on the inside. Oh, Domas put Kessler in the basket. And another offensive rebound. That one by Filipowski.
And when you get threes, perimeter shots, this is what can happen to you. And it generally can lead to some easy second chance opportunities.
Schroeder on the inside to Domas.
Heck yeah.
That's that pump fake. 1, 2, 3.
He can be effective against bigger centers. It's just you gotta, I like it when he's coming down the lane and moving.
Markkanen, oh man, he just went right into the chest of Schroeder.
Of preseason action with an illness that kept him in bed for several days. So, you know, first game a couple days ago, played a minutes restriction as Markkanen knocks down that mid-range shot. Timing and all of those things. This is still a team that hasn't played a lot of minutes together.
Answers with a triple. He's got 22 now. Nope, here comes Malik. Oh, you can't leave him open. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, a big Nurkic was there, though.
Like that post move, though. That's a throwback.
Hendricks gets an easy one on the other end. He's doing a good job forcing those turnovers. 16. Westbrook. Here comes Ace Bailey, number 5 overall pick out of Rutgers. Ooh, sensible. That's a friendly roll.
What the question Malik has is happening on the other end of the floor.
Oh, Clayton Jr. bucket and the foul.
And I think we're all in the same boat, as well as our viewers at home, still in a state of confusion.
Turnover Sacramento, they're 11th. Here's Markkanen in transition with the scoop counted. Back to a 2-point game. Here comes Russ. Westbrook. Yes, sir. Russell Westbrook.
He had the third best three-point shooting percentage after the All-Star break, 48%. He is a gunner.
Monk at the buzzer. Oh! Bang, bang, bang. Money Malik Monk knocks it down. Snatch it down, the rebound. Kings on top by 2. Malik looking for another triple. Yes, sir. The pizza guy is delivering tonight.
Well out of the gate, which is a welcome sign because if you look at last year, he struggled across the board.
Harkinen looking for an answer.
That is a guy that...
Sabonis with the battle. Ellis. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Malik.
Malik Monk in a zone.
Shot clock under 10 now.
Gomez
with the
stepping
aggressive,
up.
yeah. Filipowski for the tie. Got it.
I mean,
You can see it can go in the right direction and they can grow together.
All right, Morgan, thanks so much. We'll see you on the post-game show. That's Keontae George.
Perfect example, but 45 rebounds to just 28 for the Kings, and this could be an area of concern.
Schroeder ties it at 89.
The importance of it being discussed across the league now much more than in the past several years.
Yeah, we saw it last year with Indiana. The Pacers, who made it all the way to the finals.
A little bit here in the fourth, and I think that's where the Kings really had a great advantage earlier in the game.
Schroeder working on the rookie. High archer, bucket. Kessler, too much sauce on it. Here come the Kings. Zach in attack. Oh man, he left Clayton stuck in cement. They mostly spent it together in Salt Lake City, right?
The young guys staying in Utah, which I'm sure, you know, it's nice to experience it when it's not covered in snow. That's where he's gonna hurt you.
Yep. Martin now with 31. 6. Kings got to get busy here. Zach on the pullback. Big shot from a big-time player.
Impeccable game tonight.
Still a one-possession game. Keontae George. Wow. No fear. Tracks it down. Still got time here. 8 on the clock. Mo to the cup. Left hand. Battle for the rebound. Got him. DeMontis Sabonis. Need a defensive stop. Here's George. Guarded by Schroeder. Schroeder over him like plastic or a grandma.